Welcome to Whisker One Spot channel. This stone is about to carry the weight of human history. First fire on this riverbank. And naturally, the first terrible idea was cooked up shortly after. A shell mound shoulder high. Someone's seafood obsession started 6,000 years ago. Ah, rice paddies. The moment humans decided to settle down and make everything infinitely more complicated, shiny bronze. Look at that smith. You can practically see his brain leveling up.
Incredible.
That is a very large mound of dirt. Humans love building giant things to prove a point.
Yeah.
Moonlight, flowers, and quiet respects. Even in the Wild Age, grief had a gentle beauty. New faith arrives by water. Soft smoke, quiet stone. I can get behind this peaceful vibe. Sweeping wooden roofs, curved tiles. No building permits required back then, just pure craftsman pride. Ink meets paper. The very first written story on this land. Poetry in the making. Ah yes, the pinnacle of autumn splendor. Observing a single, perfectly ordinary leaf. Truly breathtaking. Wait, a longbow in the garden? That was not part of the landscape design. Warriors in the manor, lanterns glowing. A beautiful night, but tension is thick enough to cut. High wooden barricades. Whenever humans start building walls, peace is officially over. Sweat, wooden swords, relentless focus. Someone's preparing for a rough century. Smoke on the horizon. And no, that isn't someone burning dinner. Walls crumble in a heartbeat. Sigh. I knew that was coming. Dawn comes, and the broom comes out. Nobody writes epic poems about the cleanup crew, but they save the world. Rebuilt thicker, raised higher. Stubborn resilience Abin, human beings' greatest superpower. A giant castle foundation. Tokugawa just stepped into the building with massive ambitions. Well, subtlety was never really a shogun's style. Perfect grid streets. Ah, the satisfying perfection of someone using a ruler. Canals humming, cargo boats gliding. Edo is officially open for business. Hi there, we're introducing a new feature where I can read this aloud in a natural, human-like voice. Kabuki theater curtains pull back. Honestly, even a cynical cat like me gets a little emotional. Great whiskers above. That is no longer a town. That is an ocean of rooftops. A million glowing lanterns flickering at once. Okay, Edo, stop flexing. A telegraph pole beside a wooden house. Looks simple, but it just connected this dirt path to the entire planet. Horse-drawn trams. The quiet streets suddenly developed a serious need for speed. Red brick meets traditional timber. A little awkward, but that's what progress looks like. Hold on, Vass. The ground is shaking. Great earthquake. Hang on. Dust over broken stone. A tragedy that brought a great city to its knees. A single new brick set down in the rubble. They don't stay down. They never stay down. 20 years later. Scorched earth once more. Heartbreaking. A canvas tarp stretched over ashes. It isn't much, but it's hope claiming its territory. Cranes rising into the sky again. This time, it feels like a brand new horizon. 1964 Olympic flags unfurling. Tokyo is telling the world, we are back.
Hold it steady.
The Olympic flame ignites. Look at that light. I told you they'd rise again. Neon lights everywhere. Tokyo discovered electric color and never looked back. Hi there, we're introducing a new feature where I can read this glass and steel towers climbing higher and higher. Seriously, do these buildings ever stop? Sleek bullet trains gliding overhead. The future arrived, and it runs right on schedule. 10,000 years of history, glowing like a galaxy on Earth. Now, let's head back down to where our journey first began. And there it is, the ancient stone marker. Millions walk past without a glance. But we know its story. 10,000 years of burning out, rebuilding, and rising stronger. I'm Whisker, and every piece of land has a tale to tell. See you next time.